Jet, you're going to like this.
What's that? Ah, yes, sir.
Bill Russell.
Best big man ever.
Man, I used to sit next to him on every plane ride and get all of the old Celtic stories, man. That was like one of the most fun times in my, and too bad Reggie Theus got him fired.
I tell you, I love Bill Russell. He's like a father to me.
Oh, he's good.
I'd have given him the business, though.
You would have gave Bill Russell.
I would have given the business.
Yeah, you know he would.
I would have posted that little skinny man up.
That one day, LaSalle Thompson goes, hey.
Shout out to LaSalle.
He's like, Bill, I saw you on TV, man. He's like, man, you playing against guys. What was your shooting percentage? He was like, 10 out of 11 rings. That's my percentage. It's like Bill Russell had every comeback when he had talked.
Tell him about why he made you sit next to him.
Like,
even though we've heard this story
a million times. Go on, say it again.
You got to sit next to me. First day, I was like, why I got to sit? I'm going to sit in the back with the play. Nah, because he's a loser. He's a loser, and he'll never win, And you don't want to sit next to those guys. You'll never be a champion sitting next to those guys.
Oh, Lord.
He was right. I got 2 championships not sitting next to them scrubs.
I don't want you sitting over there next
Reggie
to
Theus,
Muskie.
I tell you, man. Reggie Theus.
Hey, man, leave Reggie Theus alone.
He killed him.
I just saw Reggie Theus. Reggie Theus, we love you, brother.
He got him fired.
What's my nickname for Reggie Theus?
Half man?
Half man, half makeup.
There you go. Another one we've heard a million times. And Reggie is like Rick Fox.
Half man. Oh, yeah.
The only guys who look worse with makeup on.
And Rick Fox, he's a pretty man.
Oh, man, I'm going to leave these people.
Half man, half makeup. That's pretty good.
No way could you ever guard me.
Go at him, Mr. Russell. Go at him, Mr. Russell.
Come on now. Hey, listen.
I've been hitting kids in the front row, slapping them balls in the stand.
Come on, man.
I'm serious. I've been hurting people in the stand blocking his shot.
But see, Bill Russell would have kept yours in bounds.
Ooh. He would have been in a bunch of posters.
Kept yours in bounds.
I'm not exactly sure that at this point in the show I could even get through this lead into the Lakers.
Come
Just
on,
go ahead and roll the highlights.
You gotta have fun.
I know, but just roll the Laker highlights because I know what I want to talk to the Lakers. Go to 12-9.
He should go to bed right now.
13-9. And again,
right after the game.
Pacers playing without Victor Oladipo again.
I mean, think about it. Are they up 23 after one quarter with no Oladipo, and they still get back and take the lead in the second half? That's not a good thing for the Lakers.
Yeah, but ultimately they did win the game. 104-96. Let's see, any other nuggets in there that worth sharing?
Yeah,
Sabonis 20 and 15. He's playing
Lonzo
great.
Ball had a triple single.
I've told you, they thought he wasn't going to play with a sprained ankle.
Well, he had 2 points. He didn't play.
Okay, so tell me this.
You
saw the chase down block by Lonzo.
He had a what, Chuck? He had a triple. Wait, he had 2 points, and you gonna say he played? He had 2 more points than me. He had a triple single. Oh, man, had 2 points.
But he had the fortitude to play the game.
Yes. Kenny, thank you.
I never heard that before.
For your calm and measured response.
I like that kid. That's
a triple single.
What do you make of all this stuff with LeBron and Luke Walton and the Brian Windhorst report on ESPN talking about the fact that LeBron, when he's running the point, is just basically doing what he wants to do, and when he sees a play call by Luke Walton, he just still does whatever he wants. Magic says, no, you got that wrong. That's not the way it works. We're a lot of ball movement and have to get into our pick and roll and that kind of thing. What do you make of this whole Luke Walton thing with LeBron?
I played for coaches that gave the point guards the freedom to run the plays. Right before the game, you talk about the game and say, these are the basic plays we're going to run. Want to do this, we want to do that. LeBron's been to the finals last eight years in a row. I think he knows how to play point guard, So him not looking at the coach every time down like a little baby, I don't have a problem with that because that's what great point guards do.
Listen, LeBron's going to play the way he always plays.
Exactly.
This notion that I hear all this BS all summer, he wants to post up and he's going to play more on the perimeter. LeBron plays, he's great with the ball. He's not going to change now. The guy's been in the league double-digit years. He ain't going to all of a sudden play a different way. And anybody who think he was going to do that was just stupid. The problem they got is I think the Lakers put Luke Walton in a position to fail.
How's that?
I said the first night, are they a young team building for the future, or they're an old team trying to win some games now? They put Luke Walton. Is he trying to win now, or is he trying to build for the future? You can't win that way. I said that the first night, and it's not going to change. I don't understand they should have just sacrificed this year. I don't understand why they signed all those old guys. They put Luke Walton in a situation, hey, I'm getting criticized when we don't win. Am I going to play my young guys and build for the future and see who we bring in next year? Or am I going to play Lance, JaVale? I love the addition of Tyson, but that doesn't help them overall. And it's just not a good mix, and they're not going to win, and that's plain and simple.
It's your turn. I mean, you're the point guard.
Well, yeah, in terms of point guard, even the late, great Jack Curran and Archbishop Malloy High School to the late, great Dean Smith and on into the NBA, the best teams I've been on, I would have a conversation with the coach prior to the game and say, hey, this is the percentage of this. Against this team, we're going to run these 4 sets. And in these 4 sets, I want to run this like 25% of the time, this one like 50%, and this one 25%. So now you have the leeway so you don't have to look over, because a lot of times you're catching it and you see transition, you see things. And then every now and then, not often, but every now and then, the great players like Hakeem Olajuwon or Michael Jordan, whoever, you go, I'm not running that. Or I would look off Clyde Drexler, great player, Hall of Famer, top 50 player. I would look off of Vernon Maxwell because I know I needed to get it to Hakeem certain times. I would call the play but look it off and not take the option of not giving it to Hakeem that time. That wasn't often. That happens. But that's just to stir up the inconsistencies of what the Lakers are going through. Everyone does that at times. You don't do it often, but when you're losing and you have LeBron James and you have what Charles is saying, this mixture of old and new, what are you trying to do? It's easy for someone to notice those things. We had one year, Don Chaney, Coach of the Year, he won. We used to have music. We were like one of the first teams. What Steve Kerr does, I hear now in the lock and at practice, he plays music, doing shoot-arounds. Next year, they were like, oh, that's great, he keeps them loose. He wins Coach of the Year. Next year he gets fired. They say he's too loose. It's that you notice what's going on when you lose. It's not about it's nothing else about wins and losses. And you start noticing, oh, he looked him off that time. He didn't really call a play that Luke wanted. That's all it is. When they win in Cleveland, he did it to Tyrone Lue. He did it to coaches before that.
Did it to Mike Brown.
Did it to Mike Brown.
LeBron
but he also listens and he understands what they want too. It's not like he's saying, I'm going on my own. He understands the overall concept of the team of LeBron.
LeBron listen, we can say all that stuff we want to. LeBron's going to have the ball. He's not going to change now. I mean,
But having the ball, he's still going to know the concept of what the coach wants.
I understand that, but I'm saying this notion that going into the season, he was going to play different. And now they've won a couple games. They're like, well, he went back the way we used to play. Like, he was going to always do that.
But he should, because the new NBA is this. They switch everything on the perimeter. So LeBron James, the greatest player in the world right now. All I have to do is pick out which guy to come set a pick and roll for me. And then I could get a matchup that I want. So I could point out any guy and say, okay, this time
have to look at the coach
I'm going this. I don't need a coach for that.
Exactly.
I'm going to go, oh, he's guarding him. I want him to guard me. Come set a pick for me. And then all of a sudden he opens the floor up and he creates opportunities for everyone else.
Let us move on to the move of the night, which is presented by NBA 2K19. What do you think the move of the night was?
Durant. Yeah, Durant come back.
This one right here to send the game
back
into overtime.
Yeah.
3 of his 51 on the night in a losing effort.
That's just great defense, too.
Against the Toronto Raptors.
Because there's no way you think he's going to turn that way to take that shot. Oh, man.
Well, he's either first or the fourth.
I guess he is playing Saturday.
Yeah, he'll be playing in Detroit with Steph Curry. Chuck's favorite triple single.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with that, brother. Alexander Green.
Chuck, you said that man had a triple single.
Leave him alone.
When we come back,
that fella played tonight.
Area 21 going to the practice court. KG with Pistons big man Andre Drummond. We'll be back.
That triple single.